So which social media marketing gig is going to give you that first $100,000 on Fiverr, and eventually what kind of service that you can start offering right now? If you have not been selling on Fiverr, if you have been selling on Fiverr, I want to show you this service. And of course, it's something that it's not also dependent on the algorithm. So if something changes, you'll still be able to do this service. It's not easy to do, but eventually it's more of a high ticket on Fiverr, and that's something that people really needs. I've been selling in Fiverr since 2015, and honestly in 2021 I decided to be more transparent and share my journey, how I got back on Fiverr, how I became a top rated seller again, Fiverr Pro seller as well. And in this video, let's take a look at some of the services that you can do. So first of all, if you take a look as well here in the search, we're going to look into digital marketing, we're going to look at social media marketing specifically. So when you go and sort your gigs by best selling, you're going to see a lot of course, a lot of gigs here, right? And the gigs are usually getting rotated. So it takes some time to get in the top section, but eventually you will see some people are constantly, in the top section, then they can just go a little bit down, a little bit up as well. So it's always rotating as well. But there are certain sellers who always stick mostly in the top of the section here. So first of all, what you can see, right? So we can see this one, the writing Instagram captions. I actually have seen this person before. This is a good service, but it's not something like very high, popular service, and it's honestly like 20 bucks. Yes, it might be. I wouldn't consider this as a main service. I would consider this gig as something like additional on top of what you're doing. So actually the service which I'm gonna suggest could be this could be a great another gig on top of what you're doing. So first of all, if you take a look, mostly Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, right? Those kind of gigs as well. We can see as well other platforms like YouTube, Twitter as well, marketing, which has been popular more. So what kind of service I suggest you to offer? The service is content management, content posting. So we're gonna take a look at the first one, which is it's a pro service as well. But as you can see, they're offering social media accounts, 10 posts, hashtags, captions, scheduling, right? So when you think about posting, yes, posting, it's not easy to do. It takes time, it takes, some work as well to build a system, but posting is the highest popular service in my opinion, because every time the customer comes to me, they're like, do you offer posting? Do you do posting? Can you create posts? And I always say no, because I don't focus on the posting. I only focus on the growth side. But as you can see from this service where she's, I do believe, yes, she's level 2 seller, and she has 28 orders in queue. She's selling at 160 for the basic package, 220 and 320. So as you can see, you don't need to be a pro seller, you don't need to be a top rated seller, and you can be already selling at 320. And I'm sure she has a lot of clients at $320 package. And the other thing why posting is, it's probably the most wanted service and most wanted aspect of social media when it comes to posting, creating content, because it's something that no one wants to do in terms of when you're running your own Instagram account, right? And then it's also high ticket because it takes time, but there's a lot of things that will help you eventually speed up the process. You can use scheduling tools, you can also create a content proposal and send it to the client. You can maybe have templates which you can use and create within the templates, right? And you're gonna come up with a lot of different ideas here. So let's take a look at her service. So first of all, I do like how she presents herself. No video, which a little bit lack of exposure, but still very clear exactly what she's providing. She also have some sort of very nice how she shows this is super important as well. Very nice description as well, very clean, nothing, there's no like bunch of emojis or a lot of highlighted text. It's just very clean, just very simple. I think this is something that you should be also aiming for. Packages are great, everything is clear, she has all those information available. So this is something, so one of the red flags I see here is the delivery time, right? So for example, if she's gonna post it for 30 days, why does she have 7 days? So maybe she has figured out for herself, but this is a little bit strange, because usually the time represents the number of days, right? So basically, let's say, if she posts every single day for 30 days, then it's basically gonna be 30 days timer, right? But it's okay. So let's go here. So FAQ section. I mean, I will definitely include more, right? So like I would say which accounts are eligible, do I need to provide you a posting, or do you create, but like I will definitely be more specific here, but it looks like it's still working for her, which is perfect, right? So reviews are great. She has definitely great reviews. As you can see, actually she does have her basically her templates. She has her templates. She's using those templates based on the account, like, you know, branding, but as you can see, it looks clean, it looks nice, and I'm sure the clients are coming back, because this is also a service which is a recurring service. You want to offer something recurring, because eventually you don't need to always find new customers. You can have your, let's say, 50, 100 clients, and they will be coming to you every month, and they will be able to order your service, and you can just continue working with them. So recurring services are something that you definitely need to focus. That's going to be definitely extremely scalable, and you can definitely make over $100,000 in your first year on Fiverr, right? But as you can see, she makes it very clear, very nice templates, everything just on point. So again, this is something, if you're looking to get started, I'll definitely get started into the posting. Yes, it's not an easy service, but it's a high ticket service, and eventually if you build like she did, your reputation, your clients, you know, reviews as well, you're gonna be staying and offering this service for a long time, and you will be getting a great results as well. So let me know, guys, what you think, if you have been thinking about this, if you have been, you know, maybe doing this as well before, because obviously there is a lot of details what comes, like what kind of content, how they can provide you the content. So it's not for everyone, but as you can see, there's a lot of gigs which people are offering content posting, content management, and eventually these kind of gigs are staying the longest, because it honestly works, you know, really good, and it doesn't, you're not really dependent on any algorithms. You're like pretty much free from any changes or anything, because content posting will be always needed for people. So let me know what you think, and this is something that I highly suggest you to get started first. And as you can see, she has let me just go back to her. Let's see how many gigs she has. So she has just 1 gig, right? And I'm sure she's doing really well, and she's been able to get started on her journey pretty successfully, right? And as you can see, she's already in the top of the section for the social media marketing as well, right? But then, for example, once you do that, you can make another gig, and this gig could be writing the captions, or you can make another gig which could be researching hashtags, right? So like hashtag research, writing caption, influencer marketing research, like these kind of gigs, I do count them as an extra gigs on top of your main gig, because your main gig should be like posting, or maybe you're doing growth service, or maybe you're running Facebook ads, or maybe you're running influencer marketing, right? So this is kind of like the main services, because the other services, let's say finding influencers, hashtags, doing, you know, other things, this is just something like strategy building over account optimization, bio optimization. This is just an extra services which you can do, because you're only gonna get one-time customer order from you, and that's it. Maybe they have another account, they'll maybe come back later, but usually it's only one time. So guys, thank you so much again for watching this video. Let me know if any questions, please feel free to share in the comments. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.